Kingdom, welcome back to another video. All right, so we are about to hop into a video called "What Happened to Einshine." Now, Einshine is a person that I actually forgot about until I saw his face. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, he was that guy I used to watch. Like, he did like some anime-related, Japanese-related stuff, and he like quit eventually. I think he got a job or something like that. He used to be the roommate of Joey, the anime man, if you know who that is. He's the guy from Trash Taste. He's friends with C-Dog VA. He's friends with, what's his face again? The Anime Zone. I had to say the Anime Zone, right? I just had to, right? Anyway, don't disregard me not wearing a shirt. It's currently 28 degrees in here, alright? Celsius, alright? So it's hot. I'm sweating my balls off. So I'm not wearing a shirt. So don't even comment down below. Oh, why did you know wearing a shirt? That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, while you're already down there, how about you like, subscribe to the video? All right. Anyway, we're hopping into what happened to Einshine. Here we go.
So one of my favourite pastimes is looking back at the supposed golden years of YouTube. It's something I talk a lot about and a habit I most certainly would not recommend, because constantly looking back at the past is not a good thing. And plus, with those rose-tinted glasses, the grass probably wasn't as green as you thought it was back then.
I'm gonna disagree on that one, Chief. I think there's a lot of good things that used to be good that are now not so good. Especially content creation-wise, right? Like, a lot of grifting, a lot of LARPing, a lot of controversies, not just controversies, oh my god, he was mean to this person or she was mean to that person. No, like generally, like people like being criminalized. Like it's crazy, right? Like people getting arrested. Fucking Hassan got subpoenaed like a couple days ago. Who knows what that's gonna turn out with? Like it's insane. All right. So if we can go back to like the time where people just played Minecraft all day. Maybe there were like some women like iJustine and iCupquake who like did cooking videos. They were very entertaining. Some people who did like gameplay, like let's plays and stuff like that, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, that kind of thing. Like if we can go back to that kind of content creation world or time, I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, back then it was so much more pure, I guess, because there was no incentive to do it. Outside of like, they wanted to do it. It's fun, right? And now there's like this incentive, even like for small creators like me. There's money to be made, right? Obviously, I'm not making any money. I'm making like $6 a fucking month, so I'm not making money at all. But it's just like the fact that there is a way or is a incentive to make content on YouTube to make money, or like stream on Twitch to make money, and people actually exploiting how to do it as well. It's just it makes it very much less pure in my opinion. But anyway, I won't yap too much this video.
Look back on is 2016. Around that time, YouTube was a very different place. Filthy Frank was still regularly uploading unhinged content, and in the current year, it honestly surprises me every time someone on the internet discovers he transformed into Joji. You also had content that would not pass on
Nearly
today's
10 years
YouTube, and there's
ago.
some videos I'm amazed are still on this platform. Like any animation made by Gonzo back in the day, specifically that one creeper animation that is still burned into my mind.
Oh, nah, where he pretty much had, yeah. I think I think I know what you mean. It probably is demonetized, if not age restricted, to be fair.
You were gonna blow up my house, now I'm gonna blow up your prostate!
It truly was a different time back then. But another thing I do is look at the channels I used to watch as a kid, just to face the depression that is either a channel that was abandoned years ago, or you find allegations that surrounded that creator that ultimately destroyed their entire career, or the good ending where they've kind of moved on in life and have a family of their own and YouTube is on the back burner or just a hobby for them now. Believe me, you don't know how rare that final outcome is. But there was one channel I was reminded of recently thanks to a specific music video that for some reason found its way into my music playlist, and from the first second, the first note,
is it like
awoke something similar to a sleeper agent
heating
within
thing?
me. and a wave of memories came flooding back. Because this was the outro for a YouTube channel that was swallowed by the sinkhole that is the internet and completely disappeared, with barely any explanation or announcement.
No, there was explanation. I think he made a video about him wanting to quit and get a job. I believe, at least that's what I vaguely remember. I mean, it's probably like more than 10 years ago, probably, that he stopped. So yeah.
All that remains is a derelict YouTube channel that has had all the videos and everything else erased from it, and the person behind it completely disappeared from the internet, leaving not only a large audience but a plethora of allegations made against them unanswered. Also, the song I was talking about earlier, which awoke my deep sleeper agent, was this.
Bro, what the hell? Yeah, what the oh shit. Yeah, bro.
If any of you just had a bukkake of memories come back just from listening to that, well done. We're in the same boat now.
We are in the same boat.
If you're completely illiterate and can't read the title of this video, or you have autoplay enabled and I'm on your second monitor whilst you play RimWorld, your colonist is about to have a mental break and murder everyone in the vicinity, by the way. But this video is about the German-Japanese YouTuber that at one point had 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, he was big, bro.
YouTube channels.
And not just because he was friends with Joey at the time, because I believe Joey didn't have 1 million subs when he had 1 million subs. He was the big guy, even though it didn't feel like it, because like obviously back then there's like this whole group like Noble, Mr. Chronexia, Aki, and Mr. Anime Man, right? But Einshine was like a little bit of a I don't know, like he was part of the, he was not really part of the group, but he was like friends with Joey. Obviously he was his roommate, right? So that's probably why he also got like more known, because he often got into videos with Joey, and vice versa. They had collabs a bunch of times, but he was actually bigger than Joey was, because for some reason, I don't know,
eventually disappear forever. Einshine.
So why would I date a ginger? I want my babies to be normal. I want to love my children, you know?
So if you don't know who Einshine or Charles Hikaru Tachibana Schwingendorf, that is a mouthful.
Let me try. I'm Dutch, loosely related to to German. Charles Hikaru Tachibana Schwingendorf. I think that's how you say it.
He was born on February 9th, 1997, and despite living in Japan, being part Japanese and German, he mainly spoke somewhat fluent English in most of his videos.
3 weeks? Okay, the first question. Are you gay? No, I'm not. Okay, the next question. Wow.
Initially, he made his start on the internet under the channel Einshine in 2012. And at the time, he was mainly known for his Minecraft content.
Yonsai, yes. That was his girlfriend, I believe, right? Or at least a female friend.
Which most of it, as said before, was completely erased from YouTube. But there are a few existing Minecraft videos on other channels when they did do collab videos with other Minecraft creators more than a decade ago.
Damn.
Welcome to Cop and Robbers.
It's Cop and Robert.
And despite being a fairly young content creator, starting when he was only 16 years old and peaking in popularity when he was later 18 years
Was 16 years old? Nah, I always thought he was like at least like in the 20s, bro. What? Damn, okay.
old, he was a huge creator in the Minecraft sphere, mainly known for his Minecraft gameplay and being a part of a lot of Minecraft parody music videos.
Really?
The most popular being Let's Have Fun in Minecraft, a parody of Owl City's When Can I See You Again? You know, the same band known for the song Fireflies, which was overplayed from the years of 2014 to 2016.
Leave me alone!
Still a gem of a song though. The main video for Let's Have Fun in Minecraft
Hey, it's Sky does Minecraft. That's crazy. What?
was uploaded to Einshine's YouTube channel in July of 2013 and received 35 million views before,
Damn.
like his other videos, it was deleted. And it involved well-known...
I mean, was it deleted or was it privated? Like, did he really delete all his content? Like, I highly doubt it. I really do. Like, you need to understand how easy it is to just like private all your videos. Like it's literally that like super easy. Oh, I can even show you. Here we go. All right, so here we got all my videos. Right, this is my dashboard. You do this, then you select all, then you do edit, then you do visibility, and then you do private. That's all you gotta do, and then you update videos, and boom, all your videos are private, and it's all gone. Right? But like I said, I don't know if that's what he did. Maybe he actually deleted everything, but personally, I can't even think of it. Like, even my old videos that I don't show on my channel anymore are like unlisted or private. Like, I just can't get myself to actually delete them, even though I'm never gonna show them to anyone, even though I'm never going to publish them ever again. I just don't want to delete them because it's part of my YouTube journey, right? Like, I don't know, it's stupid, sentimental bullshit. Let's continue.
Creators within the Minecraft community at the time, like Sky Does Minecraft, who was mainly known for his mod reviews, Prison Escape, and Hunger Games videos.
Yeah, I usually watch that guy.
In a lot of people's childhoods, including my own, and he provided the vocals for the majority of the song. Let's have some fun in Minecraft. Oh. And the animator Freddy.
We really couldn't sing, man. When we were children, we really thought like, oh my god, these guys can sing. Bro, they cannot sing, bro. They cannot sing. I mean, they are decent. Like, they're not horrible, but like, god damn. I can't believe these people actually like made these videos and like sang on them and thought like, yep, that's a good song right there.
Sal, who did the animation for the video and was known for his other Minecraft parodies on his own channel, a lot involving Einshine. And Einshine got the credit for uploading the video and directing.
That's probably why he got so many subscribers. He was a Minecraft YouTuber. Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't really know about from the Minecraft stuff. I just liked his like IRL, like unboxing videos or just random rant videos that he talked like about bullshit that he hated or got annoyed by. Stuff like that, you know? Like the Q&A type videos as well. Haven't really ever watched any of his Minecraft stuff, to be honest. I kind of discovered him past my Minecraft phase, so that's probably why. Anyway.
Yeah, so it's safe to say Einshine was very big in the Minecraft community at the time, because not only was he present in a lot of other parody videos, he was collaborating with a lot of the top creators at the time. And he was seeing a lot of success from this, reaching 100,000 subscribers in his first year in 2013.
God damn.
And then 700,000 in 2015, and then 1 million in 2016.
Minecraft really was like the gold mine of YouTubers, bro. Like, anyone who wanted to grow on YouTube just played Minecraft and they would like gain a shit ton of subs and subscribe and views, bro. Like, it's actually insane.
16 at the age of 19. His channel and content also regularly included another YouTuber and artist by the name of Nyansai, or Kat as she went by, who was at one point almost synonymous with his channel and was also living in Japan with him. She also did the vocals for his outro, a lot of the art for things like his thumbnails, and was working on a manga with him. They also had a YouTube channel together called Cat and Shine, where if I remember correctly, they just played Minecraft together mainly.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, what the hell? Bro, you just opened a bunch of like memories I didn't even remember, bro. Crazy.
Only channel previously owned by him that was completely deleted, and there is nothing left of it. And weird side note, I always thought Cat was the YouTuber Wolfie Chew, because they sound the same, and I may be blind, but they kind of look the same.
Bro, come on, dude. She clearly got an eye patch.
But despite being at the top of his game and recently hitting 1 million subscribers, in December of 2016, Einshine decided to upload a video saying he was going to no longer upload to the Einshine channel and would be completely abandoning it, with the reasoning being a lot of his audience was divided because he had branched out from just uploading things like Minecraft and had started uploading videos around topics he was interested in, like skits, storytime videos, and things like anime and manga. And admittedly, years later,
that's why I know him from. Not this stupid Minecraft shit.
That changing content is what people most remember him for.
This kid. Yeah, I'm the manga boy.
Right now, we're heading to the biggest anime city.
And I someone new to introduce you to. Well, actually, lots of you probably know who he is because he's super.
Bro, he doesn't even look like himself in this video. He looks like so different. What the hell? It's like he's trying to act all cool and shit.
Famous and popular.
I know this one. By the smell, you can tell.
It's his glasses. That's why. He didn't have any glasses on. He looks completely different with glasses.
Easy. Can't be slow. The smell.
Keep in mind, this was also around the time Minecraft content saw its great dark age, where between 2015 and 2016, Minecraft videos started to lose traction and were the lowest in terms of popularity.
Yeah, no shit. If you throw enough shit on the wall, eventually shit comes down. And the fact that, you know, you threw all this Minecraft nonsense on the platform, eventually people get sick of it. Because, well, Minecraft, well, it is very versatile, and the content you can create from the game, eventually people just get fed up and sick of it and, you know, want to see something else.
Minecraft channels had to either change their content or struggle to survive, before Minecraft would later rebound and gain traction again in 2019.
That's another trap I never want to fall into, you know, like, I never want to make a channel cater to whatever the fuck people want me to do, right? I mean, I'll do something, you know, people would like to see from me, of course, right? But if I don't want to, I'm not doing it. And if that makes me a channel that's never going to reach big numbers, then so be it. Honestly, like, I'd rather do something that I like doing, like yapping and giving my opinions without being asked. I like that. I really like that. I'd rather just stay small, man. I really do. That's yeah. I never want to become a topic YouTuber. I want to be a personality YouTuber, which in essence means people watch me for me, right? And that sounds very egotistical, but that's the best way to stay relevant, right? That's the best way to stay popular. If I ever get popular, probably not, right? But yeah, anyway.
Something Einshine would not be around for anyway. Another reason he was leaving the channel behind was due to him having to juggle things like a job making manga, and he just wanted to make genuine content.
No, this video is not clickbait. Yes, this is my final video on this channel. No, I'm not quitting YouTube, but this is my final video on this channel. If you guys
Balls! He quit YouTube after that.
didn't notice, I have a second job doing manga. Pretty much I'm doing both at the same time, balancing the jobs together. I want to focus on my two jobs, manga and YouTube, put passion in both of them. I started from Minecraft. Then I went to Minecraft music videos. Then I went to normal gameplay. Then I went to vlogging. Then I became a J-vlogger. Then finally I became the me that you know me as. I'm more honest to the viewers. I'm not censoring myself. If I feel like I want to talk about a subject, I talk to you guys. I want to be more genuine with you guys. I want to be more real with you guys. I got subscribers from so many different genres that I can't satisfy all of them.
Yeah. I think I have the same issue. You can't see it on my channel right now. But I mean, maybe in the future I release them again, but probably not. But I essentially like grew by reacting to nerdcore, which is a rap genre based around anime and like fiction and stuff like that. And I like doing that, but but eventually I just stopped caring about it. And obviously, right, I started doing something I like doing. Like, I started reacting to anime and stuff, and now I react to whatever the fuck I want. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I accumulate a lot of subscribers from content that I don't make anymore. And personally, I would like YouTube, and this sounds stupid, right? This sounds very dumb. But I would like YouTube to not delete subscribers, right? But I want YouTube to show me how many subscribers actually watch my videos, right? And what the subscriber number actually means. Like, yeah, I have around 7K, right? But I highly doubt that even 100 people watch my videos that are subscribed, right? I could probably look that up, but I don't know how. I think the YouTube analytics page is super complicated for no reason. Anyway, too much yapping. Let's go.
The conclusion to this decision was that he would stop uploading to the Einshine channel and instead move to the YouTube channel Shine PhD. Moving to this channel was a good choice for him. Here he could upload the content he wanted without being hounded by communities he was previously a part of. And he did thrive in this new environment, reaching 100,000 subscribers pretty quickly. At this time, you could summarize Einshine's content as edgy skit-like videos, something adjacent to what Filthy Frank was doing at the time, and that was very much commonplace for that era of YouTube. He was also known to say some outlandish things.
The unboxing! My name is Unboxing 27. And it's a flashlight! Look at that beauty! Oh boy, I got a flashlight. Yo, ayo, 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 suck my c***.
His channel also featured a lot of other YouTubers who would later become giants on the platform, like the Anime Man, who he also lived with for a short amount of time.
Roommate and friend, Einshine, drinking fucking soy milk.
However, the success Einshine saw on his new channel would be short-lived, as in February of 2017, allegations would come out against him, and in the months to come, he would suddenly stop uploading.
Oh, whoa, wait, yo, whoa, hold on. We're getting to the stuff I don't know about yet. Hold up, what? He got allegations? I mean, knowing the Minecraft community, they probably like make shit up that didn't even fucking happen in the first place. But anyway, let's go.
In December of the same year, he would make multiple tweets saying he had essentially moved on from YouTube for a more stable job and he was much happier now. He never really responded to the allegations, and his final message...
Smart! You shouldn't. Because they're probably bullshit. Especially if they are bullshit, you shouldn't. Just ignore them. They'll go away, people lose interest, and then you can move on, right?
To the internet being thank you and wowie wow wow was a fucking lame catchphrase. Love Shine.
I mean, wasn't that the whole point? Like, wasn't that the whole point of his catchphrase, that wowie wow wow was so ridiculous that it became one? Wasn't that the whole meme, or did I just imagine that? Could be. I don't know.
And after that, he was gone, never to be seen again, and he would eventually start wiping his digital footprint from the internet, deleting and privating most of his videos and channels, and doing the same for most of his social media, to the point where his entire existence on the internet was completely gone. All that proved he did exist were re-uploads of his content and past collabs he did, and slowly but surely the internet completely forgot about Einshine. He just became a vague memory of the past for many.
I mean, wasn't that kind of his intentions, though? Like, it clearly was the intention to not be online anymore, right? I mean, why else would you delete your YouTube content and your social medias, right? Or private them or whatever. I think that was the whole point, right? And while it is unfortunate for people like me and him and other people who enjoy this content, it is what it is, man. Like, people are not entertainment. They're not... they don't exist because they are entertaining. If they want to stop doing the entertainment that they provide for free, mind you, I mean, kind of for free, then they have the right to do that, right? And same with, like, when PewDiePie stopped. Like, I mean, stopped. He didn't really stop, but, like, I don't know. He makes videos now that I just don't really care for. He kind of stopped, right? Or, like, the Outdoor Boys, like he said at the start of the video, right? Like, I recently got to know his channel, and then all of a sudden, like, yep, I'm quitting. Like, god damn it, bro! I just started to enjoy your videos. Anyway, he has like shit ton of videos, so I could probably watch the whole catalog of videos, and I would not be done until like 2028. But still, right? I don't know. It's just it's hard to accept, but you have to respect it, right?
Well, until you get reminded he did actually exist, and believe me, the fucking internal whiplash hits you like a 50 cal bullet, and suddenly you remember you haven't heard his name in years. But what were these allegations that potentially could have been the reason he left?
I'm literally the next biggest YouTube sensation. I'm the next PewDiePie, bitch.
Now, these allegations are from 2017, like 8 years ago, meaning some evidence hasn't been properly archived, and some links to evidence just straight up doesn't work, and some allegations are on multiple different platforms.
Yeah, back then YouTube didn't cover every single slight mishap that happened to online celebrities or content creators. Thank God for that. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of this whole like Google Doc culture that we got going on now, man. Like, the fact that there's so many people nowadays that are just like building and building and building these Google Docs from years and years and years of every single tiny annoyance or something that is unacceptable behavior. Like, God, get a fucking life, man. Like, go talk to the person you got a problem with, sort it out, and if you can't, then break up the relationship that you got with him. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that deep. Like, god damn, bro. Like, are people still functioning social? Like, I would barely call myself a social creature, right? I don't like interaction with people whatsoever. I often am misunderstood on how I say things or what I mean with things. And whenever I have like a social interaction with somebody, it feels always awkward. Like, it's always fucking awkward. But like, even I know, like, some things shouldn't be on the internet. Like, if you really cared about solving the problem, you would talk to this person, right? Like an adult. Like most of them are. They are adults. Don't get twisted. All these VTubers that sounds cute and shit, they're probably like 30 plus at this point, okay? Need to like accept that shit. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's so dumb, bro. Like, just be a human being, talk it out. If you can't come to a compromise, then just agree to disagree or whatever the fuck. Like, just stop talking to them, stop interacting with them, stop like mentioning them. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, really. It's not.
Including some that don't even exist anymore. But the main allegations were launched on Tumblr when people still use Tumblr, and it
Yeah, I mean, that already like discredits everything I want to know about this controversy. Like, it started on Tumblr.
alleges that Einshine was abusive both emotionally and physically, being manipulative, having intimate activities with someone underage, and flirting with fans on platforms like Snapchat regardless of their age.
Right. Okay. So it's the typical like, oh, a man is violent, he's manipulative, and he is a pedophile. Wow. God, what a surprise. It's always the same allegations, man. They never can think of anything original because if it's not any of these three, nobody gives a fuck. It's not a good thing, but it is what it is.
And one where he was accused of doing things with his cousin because there was a picture at the time of him kissing a girl that looked like his cousin, and that is
Oh, sick. Schizo theories. I love that. I love schizo theories.
a basic list of all the allegations. Now, just to clarify, once again, these were allegations, he never really responded to them, but fucking hell, the trend of things like this happening and being a Minecraft YouTuber, it's getting ridiculous.
Oh, what the hell? I just connected those dots. What the fuck? Yes. Wow, it's always the Minecraft YouTubers, man. Crazy.
But these are still allegations, to be clear. But there were 3 girls that came forward with their story with all...
It's always 3 girls, isn't it? It always, somehow, it's 3 girls. It's almost like there's this one girl that just wants to ruin somebody's life, make up allegations, and tell her friends, like, oh, you gotta come forward with this. Like, oh my days, dude. It's always, oh, there's 3 girls. Oh, we have 3 other witnesses or 3 other people that came forward at the same time. Like, god damn, bro. Like, come on.
of their names being changed for anonymity purposes in the post, and each one having...
Alright, so Ashley, 15-year-old girl, had a relationship with him from February, my bad, 2018 to August 2016, my bad, 16 to August 2016. And then Lindsay, one of Einshine's first girlfriends, are from around November 2013, May 2014. Then we got Wendy, a girl who was recently manipulated. Okay, well that's kind of you know, accusatory that right there. A girl who was recently manipulated by Shine around September 2016, allegedly, right? And then general summary: everything Shine has done, examples of racism, sexism, pedophilia. Problematic videos she made, etc. Oh boy, host mad. Okay, here we go.
somewhat of a negative experience with Einshine. The first was Lindsay, who was a previous girlfriend of Einshine when he was 17. Her main accusation is...
Oh, come on. 15 and 17, they're basically the same fucking age, bro. I can't think of this nonsense, dude. Like, it's not stupid, bro. It's not weird. I mean, not stupid. It's not weird at all. Like, you're in the same school for building, for fuck's sakes. Like, god damn, dude. Like, I draw the line at like 18, right? Because like mentally 18, you're fully developed, and you should know that, you know, people under 18 are mentally less developed, right? But 17, like, come on. If you start a relationship around when you're 17 with a girl you met in school, right? Probably, or at least during the or around that age, right? Like, it's, I don't know. Anyway, what else? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like, it's dumb. It's stupid, bro. Like, would I personally have done that? Date a 15-year-old while I was 17? Listen, man, I think, and this is gonna be controversial for sure, but like, I think if it matters how somebody is in life, right? Like, how mature are they mentally? Like, when I was 17, I was a stupid, idiotic dumbass, right? Like, I would not call myself mature at the age of 17 or 18 for that matter. I mean, I wasn't like the best person mentally, but like, if I just say however I like acted, I was a stupid idiot, bro. Like, I mean, not much has changed back then, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more mature now, but back then I was a moron on top of being childish, right? Like, at least I upgraded one side of my personality traits, right? So yeah, I would probably not date a 15-year-old because I didn't think of women around that age at all. My biggest adversary on that age was getting out of bed to go to school and not throw myself in front of a driving truck, right? But I mean, I'm still here. I survived. Anyway, so yeah, if I was in his situation, probably I wouldn't do that. But do I think it is a pedophilic to date a 15-year-old when you're 17? No, I don't think so. I mean, especially in my country, the age of consent is 16, right? And dating doesn't mean you're having sex, right? Like, I dated a girl in middle school. I didn't have sex with her. What the fuck? Like, no. Like, I shared like cute little notes throughout the classroom. You know, like I don't even know what it said anymore. It's been so long ago. But like we shared notes back and forth until some dickhead like stole one of them and showed the whole class. I beat his ass. And yeah, after that, she got too embarrassed to continue the relationship. We used to like cycle to school together because like she lives like next street somewhere, right? Like we met up at the in the morning and we drove to school together. Like, it was really wholesome and cute and sweet. And then like yeah, I guess I was way younger than 15, right? I guess maybe around that age. I don't even know, bro. Like, I didn't have a normal childhood like that, so I couldn't even imagine that. Anyway, I'm trauma dumping to you guys. My bad. I did not want me to do that. Anyway, continue.
That she found his laptop open with Skype when he came to visit her, and she saw messages with multiple kids that were nowhere near Einshine's age. And there were some messages where he said he was going to meet up with said kids and asking very weird questions towards them. Regarding her accusations, there are no screenshots or proof of these interactions provided. This is just her saying what she saw from a supposed ex-partner. But
right. So a ex told her, so a person who likely got their heart broken by him. Yeah, there's definitely no malicious intent at all. No, sir.
They did provide pictures showing they were in contact and in a relationship. Next was Wendy, who he interacted with when he was 18 or 19, who accused him of manipulating her, pressuring her to sleep with him, and downplaying her being spiked at one point. And it does clarify at one point in the document that when they were sleeping together, they didn't do anything. They just slept in the same bed at one point, and one time it did escalate. But later on in the post, confusingly, it does mention that when they did sleep together, it was labeled a one-night stand, but that label was applied by somebody else.
Inconsistency in the story. Wow, that's crazy. Never seen that before.
After this occurred, he started getting more distant and seemed to downplay when she came to him about being possibly spiked. She just
That's probably just how she interpreted it. Women tend to really interpret language in a different way than men do. And no, that's not sexist, that is just a fact. And if you are not as emotional distraught as she is, she thinks you're downplaying it, even though you can say that you know that the situation is very horrible and sad, but in the other day, glad nothing happened, and that would already be something like undermining. Like, it is very easy to undermine this a grave situation like getting spiked, which is terrible. I wish every person who did that like died in a hole somewhere. Like, it's very easy to like undermine somebody's feeling, especially a woman's feeling, because women have a bigger need for emotional validation than men do, and some men just simply either can't provide that emotional comfort, and some men don't want to, right? And the don't want to person, I'm like a little bit like, okay. I mean, it is your girlfriend, or like even your sister, for example. Like, I think you should be able to care, but whatever. That's just speculation and stuff like that. But yeah, it's this is not super intense accusation here. This could be a very easily misunderstood situation, right?
provided screenshots of messages that were supposedly between the two of them, showing they did in fact have contact, which started with Einshine.
Alright, here we go. I just can't get a girlfriend. Everyone just friend-zoned me. Okay. I just don't really know many guys, and then I don't want to date a guy I met randomly on the street. Makes sense. I agree, I'm same. I don't know much about girls too. Also, if I like a girls, she wants to marry me or friend-zone me. I just want to date for fun and be happy. Then once I like her a lot, then start thinking more seriously. I think that's a pretty normal way to step into a relationship, right? Like, keep the bar low enough that if it doesn't work out, it doesn't really matter that much. You know, just you realize like, yeah, this is not the person for me, so you're moving on to somebody else, or nobody else. I don't know. Yeah, lol, maybe I come tomorrow. It would be too busy to come on the 14th, right? I mean, I want to hang out with you every day if I can. I hope that does not sound creepy, but yes, the 14th would be fun. Even if it's busy, it would be nice for you to be there. No, it's not creepy. I don't know. Just, I want to have fun. Kiss, hug, sex, and cuddle. I guess that's what that means. And yeah, I like dating for fun. Not with many girls. Just one for... I don't like when people get really serious about it too soon. I agree, we should talk about this, but okay, so who is this? Is this the 15-year-old, or
Talking about how he can't get a girlfriend and his sexual activities, and the two of them were flirting at times.
okay? We got more. Same. I like cuddling and kissing. Like, when people start getting serious too quickly, it's not chill anymore. And sex, but I'm a rusty robot by now. What the fuck? Okay, cuddling is my favorite. All that is fun though. We can be cuddle buddies. I mean, if you like me and I like you, why not? I mean, do you want to, right? I do. Okay, so next sleepover, let's hug and stuff. Did you want to sleep over tomorrow? Okay, I probably can. Okay, cool. I'm kind of happy you feel the same way. It's also a lot easier to get to school from there, so I won't be worried, my bad, about making it there in time. I'm happy to. I'm probably going to try to go to sleep now. I'll text you tomorrow morning. Okay, talk to you more tomorrow. Good night. Okay, so you made plans with him to do girlfriend boyfriend things. I'm failing to see the issue here.
And it's important to note this person's age was never revealed, so I'm going to assume they're adults. And after they did what he did, he got distant, said he can't have a girl.
Oh, hold on. Right. Hi, lol, and yes, you go okay, the Nishi Nipori to change. I was worried. If you get there early. Don't talk to no random guys. I really worry and care about you. I mean, that's a fair statement. I'm still not really sure what happened. I was eating dinner at the restaurant in about 15 minutes and suddenly got... Oh, here we go. This the undermining of the spiking, and they did it through text. Oh my god, that's the worst possible way to do it. Anyway, I was eating a dinner at the restaurant, and about 15 minutes in, I suddenly got dizzy and my vision got blurry and I felt really tired. So I just paid quickly and took a taxi home, and as soon as I got back, I fell asleep. It was just scary since I was myself, and I've never had that kind of reaction to alcohol before. I think I'm okay now. Wait, alcohol. Alcohol can make you drowsy, especially considering if you're eating like a hot meal or stuff like that. Depends on the time around. 15 minutes is a little bit too soon though. It's hard to say. Like, yeah, the assumption that you got spiked is there, but there could also be other things that made you drowsy in the first place. Like, alcohol is unpredictable, even if you have experience with it. Also depends on like what you're eating, right? Like, some foods reacts to alcohol in different ways. But alcohol can help you doze off faster. It acts as a sedative rather than inducing natural restorative, sleep. As your body metabolizes the alcohol, it fragments your sleep, decreases REM sleep, and often causes you to wake up in the middle of the night. To prevent disruptions, Sleep Foundation recommend finish your last drink at least 3 or 4 hours before you go to bed. I mean, it's very vague, like red wine and beer and liquor, like that's very vague, right? Are you sure you did not get drunk? Okay, that's a valid question, right? Like, people who drink, they can sometimes just forget how much they're drinking, right? I'm really sorry to bother you, but I went to a restaurant tonight and I got a lemon sour, and I think someone might have put something in my drink. I'm just kind of worried since I'm alone. Really, how so? And nah, it's okay. I'm just here. I'm just very busy with my life because I'm going through a lot right now. But I don't think Japan will spike drinks. I'm still not really sure what happened. I mean, this is a way to console somebody of worries that might not be justified. Right? Like, he says, like, by the way, I don't think Japan will spike drinks. It's a pretty ignorant statement, right? But it could, like, you know, it could console somebody in a state of stress and anxiety about a particular situation that they went through, right?
He did what he did, he got distant, said he can't have a girlfriend right now, and overall just started distancing himself from her, to the point where when she messaged him about being spiked, he asked if she was drunk, and from the looks of things, he didn't really care, and when she confronted...
Okay, oh, bro, what you mean he didn't care, bro? What? Is this a me thing? Like, he asked why do you think what you think? And then he said, like, he told her, like, oh, it's no worries, I'm just busy, right? Which is, that's a thing. And then he tried to, like, console her, or like rest her assured about, like, you know, well, it is, you know, a blatant lie. I mean, I don't think Japan doesn't spike drinks. I mean, let's be honest. There's always weirdos in any kind of country, so I don't think that's a very correct statement. However, I do think it's a way to console somebody of, like I already said, like, worries from a situation that they're very afraid or scared or you know, anxious about, right? Like, it is definitely a very scary scenario when you suddenly feel like your body is not yours anymore, or like it reacts a certain way that you didn't anticipate. But then I go back again, like, yeah, alcohol, like, it's poison for a reason, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not blaming her for drinking alcohol, but it's just like, there's a lot of things that you could consider that happened, right? Sometimes you just, you know, maybe you work too hard that day, or like you just got tired from a hot meal. Like, I get tired from a hot meal all the time. Like, when I get back from the gym and I eat my hot meal, and then I'm just here in my chair watching, like, I don't know, some YouTube videos or something, and before I know it, I'm like this. You know, like, it's not that weird to feel drowsy after eating a hot meal, right? But I'm not denying that the possibility is there that her drink might have got spiked. All right, I just like how you aren't afraid to say what you think in your videos, and I think that's really good. Thanks. All right, so this might be a generalized statement, but from what I know, and if you are German or Dutch or I think Belgian people also are very straightforward and perceived as rude by other countries. But that might just be his like German roots coming out, like, yeah, being honest, upfront, direct, kind of like me, right? I'm also very direct and in front. What the hell was that? Upfront and stuff like that, right? So, but yeah, that's just speculation. If you're not interested in being friends anymore, you can just tell me. I mean, I'm not really sure what I did, but if you don't like me, you can tell. Can we just go back? Hold on. Can we just go back to this part? Hold up. So he talks about stuff here, right? She doesn't want to date random guy on the street. She wants to come over, and then yeah, I like dating for fun, right? And then she said, I don't like when people get really serious about it too soon, right? Right? It's unfortunate there's no date on these. Oh wait, there is Tuesday 9. I think that's a 9/13. Yeah. Tuesday 9/13, right? We go back to this one, and that is can't fucking see, bro. How am I supposed to see that? I can't see the date. Is there another one after this one? No. Okay. Let's go back to this one then. Okay. Yeah, spikes.
And
Yep.
when she confronts.
Okay, then I just like how you are afraid. Yeah. Okay. Cool. If you're not interested in me being friends anymore, I mean, I'm not really sure what I did, but if you don't like me, you can tell me, right? Okay, and then we're assuming this is the next reply, right? This one was 4:59, and then he replied at 5:20. They could have had like another, maybe she had like another tyrant after this, or she just waited for his response. Who knows? Stop being selfish. Be more considerate of me being busy. And I never said I didn't like you. Stop playing the victim. I'm dealing with a lot, so instead of trying to make me feel sorry for you, maybe you should think more about how I feel. Okay, so this is probably where the accusation of like him manipulating comes from. But what I read from this, like, he might be very rudely, I guess you could say. How I like to describe this way of speech is you hand somebody a box, but the box is wrapped around with barbed wire, right? And you just throw it at them and they have to catch it. And it hurts because it pierces your skin from your hands, right? That's kind of how I describe speech like this. It's like, the message, you gave the message, but it was way more harsh than it had to be, right? And I don't think this is an issue about like, straightforward or honest or whatever. This is just straight up like, you can feel the tension of like, there's annoyance here, right? There's friction here that he wants to address, especially about if you're talking to somebody that you have I'm assuming a good relationship with. And this is just not kind whatsoever. Sometimes the truth hurts, right? But that doesn't mean you have to bring it in a way that it makes it hurt more than it has to, right? And then here we go. I'm really sorry if I came off that way, and I'm sorry if I hurt you by saying those things. I knew. Yeah, see, those things. Like, I don't think he's talking about this part in particular. I don't think he's talking about this part here, because this is not a warranted response to whatever this says. But yeah, that's just speculation. Anyway, I knew that by saying that I would be causing unnecessary trouble for you, and that was really selfish of me. I'm really sorry for that. I still don't regret anything we did, because it was something that I really enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed it too. I like you because you work really hard and you're a really good person. You've been really good to me, without hanging out with me and everything. I just wasn't completely sure what was going on and didn't know how to address it, so I'm sorry it came out like that. I'm really glad that you replied honestly to me, since most people just avoid it or don't want to say harsh things. I really appreciate you being honest with me. Okay, she just said it twice, okay. I'm sorry for acting childish, and I really hope we can still be friends. What you say, you can't hurt my feelings, so don't apologize for that. But thanks for apologizing for being selfish. I don't think she's being selfish. I think she's just unconsciously being inconsiderate. Now, if this is still a person that you're that I'm assuming is your girlfriend, right? Obviously the best way to have a good relationship is to communicate about everything honestly and stuff like that. Yeah, then I don't know about selfish. Maybe it's earlier than this. Maybe they had like some conversation about earlier things. I don't know. Maybe she deleted messages. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not defending whatever or how he said it. But he did say what he had to say or wanted to say. He just didn't say it in a way that it had to be said, if that makes sense.
Him saying, if you don't want to be friends, just tell me. And he kind of freaks out on her and says she's kind of selfish for asking this, and she should think more about how he feels. Outside of the screenshot, she also alleges she was in one of his videos, and that he spoke badly about the other two victims. The next girl, Ashley, is a very heavy...
Wait, what? Hold on.
...about how he feels. Outside of the screenshot,
when he first met Shine around 2016 in the meetup at the meetup. Okay, nice. She ended up being in one of his videos. A few days later, Wendy and Shine went out for the day around Tokyo. After he mostly stopped talking to her. Okay, so they had a fling and they stopped going out. Like, is that really enough? Like,
he also alleges she was in one of his videos and that he spoke badly.
Her sending her kissy emojis and such. He also told her about his past relationships with Lindsay and Ashley, both of whom he made fun of and lied about to her. I mean, that's an accusation, right? But lying about your exes, I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. I just think there's a lot. There's a lot here to unpack.
About the other two victims. The next girl, Ashley, is a very heavy and disturbing story, just to warn you now. First of all, Ashley was underage when she started interacting with Einshine when he was 19, and there are screenshots where it shows Einshine is somewhat aware of her age and how weird it is.
Foreplay is the part of it. Hope no one reads this and I go to jail. Foreplay, that was foreplay. Why can't I think of what foreplay is? What the fuck? We should not talk about this here. Kat said it's bad and dangerous. If they want to get me, I'm assuming, they can use this against me. Kat, that's his girlfriend, right? Ashley is a something-year-old girl who initially met Shine back in February 2016 when she was... Why are you blanking out the age? What the fuck, bro? Like, what's the point? Whatever. They met over Snapchat, and over the next few months, Shine sent her increasingly sexual messages. He would talk to her about his fetishes, the kind of porn he liked, his preferences in girls, and talked about how he really liked lolly-type girls. He was especially obsessed with the fact that Ashley had never kissed a boy before and was a complete virgin. Okay. Right.
Einshine allegedly kept making things sexual despite knowing her age, and he started texting her inappropriate things like costumes.
Right, okay. So if I remember or if I know correctly, this is like a school swimsuit, right? Like that's... Although that's very sexualized in Japan in the first place. Like it's in a bunch of anime and stuff and manga. It's weird because there's a lot of like pedophilic tendencies woven into like fetish culture in Japan, right? And you could argue like, oh well, that's because they're pedophiles, right? But like, I don't know, man. It's a tough topic to talk about because it's just like, first of all, it's a different country entirely, right? That's first and foremost. Morals and values aren't synonymous around the world, right? I mean, look at like places such as I don't fucking know what places like still horrific things. Southeast Asia still has slavery, I believe. I guess that's pretty bad, right? But yeah, like they're not synonymous around the world, right? So that's already a conflict, right? Because obviously Western societies have like morals and values that align with or don't align with well, having a age of consent of 13, right? Which they changed eventually, right? But it was a solid minute that they had the age of 13, right? Pretty disturbing.
She should wear for him wanting to do things with her, sending selfies to her and expressing his love for her, and in one instance sent her a picture of a bunch of fleshlights because he was in a store that sold them. On top of this, she also claims he was infatuated with the fact she had never kissed a boy, was a virgin, and that he liked girls who had a lolly physique. But it gets much worse because at one point she went to go see him when they had officially started dating.
Okay, so she went to see him after all the interaction they had. I believe he was 19 here, right?
As soon as they met, they went to a hotel and he filmed a video there for his YouTube channel, and then allegedly they did things after. The video in question was for his 1 million subscriber video, and they claim you can actually see her in the video. Well, her legs. And from watching a re-upload of that video around 3:08, you can see somebody's legs in that video. They also use another frame from a different setting where in the reflection of a trophy you can see the girl present whilst he's filming with Kat. Also in the same video you can apparently hear Ashley laughing in the background.
I'm sorry, this is really nice.
Now you may be asking, where are her parents? Why did she go all the way to a different country with no parental guidance? Well, we don't get any answers for that, but we do get told
Okay, well that makes it a lot more suspicious. So there's this 15-year-old girl who traveled around the world, or at least to a different country, to meet him. Right. I mean, it could be true. It's very unlikely, but it could be true.
her parents did start trying to contact her, and she claims Einshine refused to tell her mother the address of where they were staying together, and only let her leave the house once to see her mother. She also claims he prevented her from taking her medication for her anxiety. They claim he verbally abused her to the point where she had a panic attack, and threw things at her, and later when she developed a UTI, refused to take her to the hospital and only taking her when it got really bad. It also goes on to say he hid her age from Joey the Anime Man and his own mother, and that he would also treat Kat pretty badly. Now obviously this paints Einshine as a terrible person.
Yeah, of course it does. What the hell? But yeah, I mean, we live in an age where, God, I would like to believe that it's all true, but like, oh my days, dude, it's just so it's always like the ex-girlfriends, right? If all these illegal things actually happened, go to the police. Why are you making Google Docs? If there's actual criminal acts happening, which I believe Japan was already 16, 16 was already the age of consent back then, I'm assuming. Was it 16? Probably. Go to the police! Why are you waiting? I don't know.
There's not going to be a but or however in that sentence, by the way. It paints him as a terrible person. There was also another victim who was an underage fan that came out years later on Kiwi Farms. And if this is from Shine, they were talking about some weird things. But these were the allegations that surfaced around the time Einshine disappeared from the internet. And if I was going to give my opinion, I think these allegations were a big factor of why he left the internet. I don't know about his financial situation like he listed in his reasons why he left, but these allegations were everywhere at the time and he still said nothing about them. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, from what I hear, right? There is obviously there's two truths, right? One is all fabricated lies. Two, it's all true, right? I don't think anyone disagrees with that fact. However, like I already said, like if they described crimes. This is not some, oh, he was mean to me, or you know, he had like he once screamed at me, right? No, this was like he allegedly had sex with a underage girl. Well, he also abused his friend's girlfriend's cat, whatever she was of him. Also, he kidnapped her apparently, because he refused to give her parents the address where they stayed at. Didn't let her out of the house. Those are all criminal acts. Like, I just find it always hard to believe when people say like, oh, well, he committed those crimes and I didn't go to the police because they probably gotta do nothing anyway. Well, at least make a report. At least make a report. If it's all true, right? Even if you don't have enough evidence, they have a report, he is registered, and if something, because most criminals do more crimes than only one, right? If it surfaces again, you already have a kind of a baseline, or at least a foundation of a case. But no, let's just spread it on social media because that helps.
However, despite occurring more than 8 years ago, there has been some more recent news regarding Einshine. In September of 2025, the anime man, or Joey, talked about his experience with Einshine on the Trash Taste podcast.
I lived with him when I first moved to Japan for about 4 or 5 months, and bunch of things happened where he kind of just was showing a little bit of just like unhingedness to the point where I couldn't really support it. And then he kicked me out of his house. So
that's crazy.
So I was almost homeless for a time. Luckily I found a place, but and he kicked me out. Like I remember him coming up to me and saying, "We're gonna move," and I was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Yeah, so the choice is you either stay in this place and just pay for the full rent," which at the time I wasn't making enough money to do that.
Exactly.
Or you have to also move out. And I was like, okay, how much time do I have? And he said, about 3 weeks. The kicker to that story is that the moment I finally actually left the house to like move to my place, he blocked me on everything.
This is another example of like that could be true. Two things here, right? And I'm not talking about like what he's saying. I kind of believe him, right? Maybe it didn't go the way he described it, right? But I do believe that he probably, said like, yo, you gotta move out because we're moving out. And there could be a couple reasons why he moved out, because obviously like he was in, it's just, God, it's so hard to like, listen, there's so many things that I can think of that would justify this situation. That obviously he's not quoting him, right? He's generalizing and summarizing the situation, right? Maybe he is dramatizing it by, saying like, oh, you got 3 weeks. Who knows, right? I mean, it's a podcast. It has to be entertaining in some way, right? Anyway, it's just like, there must be a reason why he wanted to move out, right? Maybe he was sick of Joey. Who knows, right? Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't have a good answer to this situation, honestly.
Crazy.
And then a couple of months later, he made that video where he said that he was going to quit YouTube, and I haven't heard from the guy since.
Okay. So, maybe, right? And this is me just speculating. Maybe he didn't want to have anything to do with YouTube anymore, so he said, I'm going to move out. I don't want to be in the YouTube sphere anymore, and he already had the idea planned in his head. And when he moved out, he made sure to end the whole YouTube thing, because he probably moved away to be, I don't know, close to his job or something. I don't know anything, right? These are all just speculating things. And him blocking him on all social media or whatever on his phone, say like, I don't want to be associated with you anymore, right? I don't know what the relationship with him and Shine was. I mean, from our perspective, friends, regular guys doing goofy shit together, right? Like, nothing strange or out of the ordinary as far as I'm aware, right? Joey didn't delete any of the videos Shine is in, so he must not hate him, right? It's just, I don't know. It's a situation with a lot of stuff missing.
And then he had all these skeletons in this closet, which I didn't know about at the time.
He finishes off by saying after all these years, he just hopes he's okay, and that his other roommate, which is assumed to be Kat, got her somewhat happy ending where she recently got married.
And I'm okay with saying this now because A, it happened so long ago.
Yeah, you also didn't say anything that was like, you weren't being like bitchy about it.
Yeah, and I'm not, like at this point, I just hope he's okay, because like no one knows what he's doing or where he is or what he's up to. I just hope he's okay at this point. I'm over it at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Look, I hope you're okay wherever the fuck you are. But yeah, that shit maybe wasn't cool.
Yeah, fair.
Just a hot take.
That's a
If you don't do
yeah,
that.
fair.
I very recently actually met up again with the girl who I was living with at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we actually like made amends and like talked out
Oh,
and everything.
cool.
So like
Oh,
we're
shit.
like super cool now. Yeah,
That's
we both were in the mindset of like it happened so long ago. Like she's married now, like happily, and it's like
Damn.
Yeah.
you know what? I'm glad we're just like doing good, and we just hope for the best for
That's
everyone.
good.
So
That's
there
very
you go.
good.
But yeah, that is really it. Einshine has not been seen since, and no one anywhere knows where he is or what he is doing to this day. As I said, his existence at this point may as well have been a fever dream or a figment of our imagination, with how most people quickly forgot about him, even with these terrible allegations against his name. But yeah, almost 10 years later, nothing else has come out about Einshine, and he's just gone, a relic of an old era of YouTube, never to return. Well, he actually may not be fully gone.
Wait,
Now looking around, there are a few rumours circulating that Einshine is still on the internet, and to be honest, one of them is very believable. One rumour is Einshine
let me guess, he's a VTuber. I mean, no, his accent is too iconic. I don't think he can get away with being a VTuber.
is now on TikTok doing manga reviews, but with the name they listed and looking into it, in my opinion, that is not Einshine.
Oh, come on, that's not Einstein, bro. Dude, he doesn't even look. That's just racist. That's just racist, bro. He's not even. He barely is Asian, bro. What the hell?
It doesn't even sound like him.
これだと振り込みの際に身元がバレちゃいますよね。ぜひもし自分だったらこうする。
Poor dude just wanted to talk about manga and anime and fucking caught a stray. I don't know if they're referring to another TikTok page, but this guy is definitely not him. At
Yeah,
least I
no.
think so.
I mean, bro, even the nose is different. The facial structure is different. The eye structure is different. Like, bro, it's not even close. The skin tone, he's lighter in skin tone. Could be makeup, who knows? I mean, Asian men tend to sometimes use like conditioner and shit like that, so who the fuck knows, right? But like, come on, dude. This is not now. Also, why would he have suddenly have braces? Like, what the fuck? No. That's ridiculous.
However, the other rumor was that he is now a VTuber that debuted at the start of 2025. And to be honest, this has the most sustenance to it. Firstly,
Makes
this
sense.
is on a platform called Bibly, a Chinese version of YouTube.
It's Billy. I hate when people mispronounce that shit, but it's not that hard, bro. Bibly? Where do you see Bibly? Look, this is how you write Bibly. So it's Billy, right? It's not Bibly. Like, what are you doing, bro?
YouTube of sorts. And from the clips I found of this VTuber in question, it sounds a lot like Einshine. Just listen.
All
We
right.
have to bring the stuff here, and that's how we can go to the next level. So look,
Put it straight in there.
and look, that's $2,000.
Hmm.
Leaving this channel is because a lot of reasons, and I'm about to back of the classroom, no matter what. And don't forget cheating. You know, like, I know they say school is your future, blah 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 blah. But Einstein, and welcome to
Now, I will be censoring the VTuber because I don't know if this is actually him. It might be a completely different person that, unfortunately, down to his genetic code, he sounds exactly like Einshine. But I'm not crazy, they do sound alike. And I'm not the only one that noticed.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And he does speak good English despite being on a Chinese platform, and there is a post on his community tab explaining this.
I mean, he could also just be Chinese and having a same English accent, you know? Like, it is a possibility. He does sound like him. He has the same cadence, I guess.
Where he talks about how he didn't know he was going to be on a Chinese platform, he thought he was going to be on an English one, speaking English. I'm assuming before he signed for the company, I guess. But once again,
Right.
there is no concrete evidence this is Einshine. It just sounds like him. Einshine is a YouTuber I used to watch a lot as a kid, and someone 2 weeks ago I had completely forgotten about. And I can say after being briefly reminded of his existence, all the memories came flooding.
That's why he suddenly popped up again, because it was on Trust Taste. Ah, that makes sense. I was like, why did he suddenly like pop up out of nowhere. It makes sense.
back
Yeah.
all at once. It's like that scene in Death Note where Light gets his memories back. And I can't say for certain if he is back, but what I can say for certain is that I was genuinely happy reliving some of the nostalgia looking at some of these old videos for this topic, and I felt like a kid again rewatching them. Except for the allegations part. And I'm also happy to see Anime Man and Cat moved on from this and got their own happy endings. But yeah, if you are like me and just remembered all of this existed despite repressing the memory for all those years, GG, get fucked, I guess. But yeah, that's all I had to say, and bye-bye.
Alright, well, that was the video. A video I did not expect to go the way it went. Yeah. I didn't expect that, yeah. That was Einshine. Yeah, I would have liked it better to not know all of this. But now I do. So it is what it is. With that being said, let me know what you thought about the video in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe. I can speak. Like and subscribe. And that's what it. Here.